Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. On this channel, I like to talk about different ways to make your money work for you, creating passive income sources, ways to make money on your phone, and some helpful tips here and there. Now if you like this content, I would appreciate it if you smash that like button, subscribed, and hit the bell notification so you get notified when I make videos in the future. Now today, we are going to go over worthy bonds. Now before I get into this, I have to let everyone know I am not a professional on this topic. I am not a financial advisor, so do your own research on this or anything else I talk about on my channel before making any investment decisions. So some of you are probably wondering, what is a bond? Bonds are issued by companies and governments, and usually at a stated interest rate, unlike a stock where you are actually owning part of the company. So it all comes down to, when you purchase a bond, you are actually buying debt from that company. So let's run through the website. We are going to play the short video on worthy bonds.
Looking for a better return? As an alternative to stocks or to those low-interest savings accounts, you can now buy our 5% interest-earning bonds. Worthy bonds open up community investments, allowing anyone, not just the wealthy, to participate in private lending. Proceeds from the bonds you buy are lent to growing American businesses via asset-backed loans secured by inventory. Imagine that, putting your money to work while supporting your fellow humans, helping Main Street instead of Wall Street. And with a face value of just $10, you can start with even the smallest amount of capital and add funds as often as you'd like. The bonds have a 3-year term, but you can cash them in at any time. How does it work? Register on our site, connect a bank account for purchase, and enter the number of bonds you'd like to buy. Then, watch your money grow as interest is credited daily from loan payments made by the companies you're supporting. And we charge no fees because you have better things to do with your money. Finally, a way to combine an attractive financial return with a social impact. So join us. You're worthy of a better return.
So as you saw in the video, you're earning 5% fixed interest on every $10 worthy bond purchased. So as you see in this illustration, you buy the bonds from Worthy. Worthy loans money from the bond sales. Businesses borrow money. In any perfect world, businesses repay the loan to Worthy with interest. Your Worthy investment grows from accrued interest. Then the investment gets returned to the bond buyers plus 5% interest. The bond buyers are you. So Worthy is another one of these investment platforms that strives to make investing as easy as possible. So as they state, with so many complicated and expensive investment options, getting a decent return is difficult. But what if you can create a financial future aligned with your values and lifestyle? That's what Worthy will help you do. Worthy is the only platform that allows you to invest as low as $10 and earn 5% interest without having to pay any fees. I did look this up, and from everything that I can find, this is true. I have not found any other platforms that you can invest as little as $10 and earn fixed 5% interest with no fees. We use the bond proceeds primarily to make secured loans to the growing American businesses. Imagine that, putting your money to work by supporting your fellow humans. Ready to get started? It seems like this is how they're trying to draw you in, doing the good deed and supporting American businesses. As I have researched through Worthy, I don't see anywhere where it states their criteria for loaning to these small businesses or which small businesses they're loaning money to. So that seems a little bit risky as small businesses have a higher failure rate. Now you are investing in bonds, so it is a way of diversifying if you wanted to look at it that way. And with Worthy, you are earning a 5% fixed interest for a 36-month term. And Worthy is open to all U.S. residents with a bank account. And even though it is a 36-month fixed term, you can cash out at any time without paying any fees. Now, if you read into this a little bit closer, they do have some stipulations, as if you are a larger investor and want to withdraw $50,000 or more, it could take 30 days or more in order to withdraw your funds. So I'm not sure what's going on with that, but it seems to me that if it takes that long to withdraw your funds, they probably do not have that much in liquid funds to allow you to withdraw at any time. And as I said before, they say it is a simple way to diversify your portfolio. They claim to only make the worthiest loans with their bond proceeds, but as I stated before, we really don't know their criteria to see if they are truly making the best investments for you. So they do claim that all their loans are backed by secured assets. So in the case of a default, hopefully those assets could be sold to cover that loan. So Worthy, Pure Capital 2, a Worthy financial company, invests bond sales proceeds into secured asset-backed small business loans and into other public and private investments, including real estate. So going through the Worthy Financial, We are working to change the face of finance. We want to help people grow a nest egg even if they think they can't, and to do it by supporting Main Street instead of Wall Street. Like I said, they really push the angle of supporting your local small businesses. Worthy Pure Capital is the wholly owned subsidiary of Worthy Financial Inc., a financial service company committed to the community capital. We believe everyone in Worthy, the economic security, and that we are fully better off if we invest in each other. And as I read through some of the SEC filings, they do not claim to be profitable right now. Now, Worthy Bond is not a bank. It is not covered under FDIC insurance. If for some reason Worthy went out of business, your funds are not protected. So this company has been around since 2016, so it is still a newer company compared to a lot of the other platforms that have been popping up recently offering similar investment strategies. They do have about a 4-year track record. So what are some of the pros of Worthy Bonds? Worthy Bonds does give you a fixed 5% interest for a 36-month period. They also allow you to withdraw those funds at any time. Outside of that withdrawal of 50 grand or more, which you will have to wait 30 days or more in order to have that go through. They also do have a reoccurring deposit feature. So you can make a set amount to deposit daily, weekly, monthly if you wish to do so. Also, they have a roundup feature where you can link your credit cards or debit cards, and the spare change from each purchase gets put into your Worthy Bonds account, and every time you save up $10, another Worthy Bond will be purchased. And of course, no fees. Now, I cannot vouch for this as I do not have an account, but from what I am reading on their site, they do not have fees for purchasing bonds or selling bonds. Another cool thing is you can invest through your IRA or your HSA. Your HSA is your health savings account. Some employers offer this. Now with a health savings account, there is a minimum threshold that you have to meet before you can use that as an investment, as it is mainly used for medical purposes. Now the minimum threshold is $1,000, and they require you to have $100 or more over that threshold in order to invest. So if you have a health savings account with your work, you might want to look into this. So what are some of the cons, and kind of makes me worry about Worthy Bonds? Now, of course, as any other investment, a big risk is defaulting on the bond. What happens if the issuer does not pay back that bond? Worthy is responsible for that. And with them not quite telling us what companies or the criteria that they invest in, knowing if these secured loans are actually truly secured is another worry of mine. And of course, with making a withdrawal of $50,000 or more and having that take 30 days or more to withdraw, definitely makes me wonder if they do not have enough cash reserves in order to pay people back when they're making withdrawals. So if a lot of people withdraw at the same time, are they going to be able to pay you back when you want that money? So is it truly liquid? I really don't know, and I do not have an answer to this question. So doing a quick dig through on Worthy Bonds, from my view, I still will not be opening an account. I just have my money working harder in other places, and I feel pretty well diversified, and there's just a couple things I'm not quite sure of, as the risk reward isn't there for me. But maybe it is for you. If you're not making any interest in your savings account and you feel like this is a safe enough investment to earn a fixed 5% interest on your money for a 36-month term and be able to pull it out whenever you want, as they claim, it might not be a bad idea. Or if you're someone that has trouble putting money into investments, maybe using the roundup feature on your credit or debit cards might help force you to invest and just let that spare change round up. So is Worthy Bond safe? I really don't know. I mean, it kind of sounds like you're investing in junk bonds. We don't know the criteria or the businesses that are being invested in, or the collateral at hand. And another thing, they do not claim to be profitable right now, or have any outlook of being profitable in the near future. Most startups aren't profitable right off the bat, but you would think about 4 years in that they would have some kind of idea of when they should start being profitable as a company. Now, if some of my other investments didn't perform as well, I would look at possibly putting some money in Worthy Bonds. I would not put all my money in Worthy Bonds. It would be something that I'd be willing to try out. Now, in my opinion, the risk-reward ratio isn't right for me right now, but it may be in the future, depending on how some of my other investments work out. It could be a great way to diversify. That's up to you. So I will link a description to Worthy Bonds in the description below. It's not a referral link, it's just linking it to the site. Like I said, I don't have an account, and I don't see myself opening an account in the near future. If you want to open an account, the link will be down there for you. So that's my review on Worthy Bonds. If you like this content, and content like this, hit that like button, subscribe, and the bell notification so that you get notified when I make videos in the future. And if Worthy Bonds seems right for you, then go ahead and open an account and give yourself a raise. I'll